Joe here from the Spectrum Flipper YouTube channel, and today we're in Dewsbury visiting Cosmic Toys. This place is packed with some of the most coolest toys, action figures and collectibles you'll ever see. If you're a fan of anything awesome and nostalgic, you're going to love this place. So stick around as we explore the shelves, hunt for hidden gems, and maybe even score some epic finds. Join me on my tour of Cosmic Toys. So like I said in the intro, we're visiting Cosmic Toys today in Dewsbury, and man, the selection of stuff that's in there is amazing. As soon as I walked in, I was greeted to loads of Japanese and anime toys, Kamen Rider figures, anime figures, Gundam collectibles, model kits, you name it. Even Mondo Godzillas. I really like seeing the Kamen Riders because it brought back memories to my last visit where I picked up a Banpresto Kabuto, my favourite Kamen Rider. So yeah, seeing that whole selection there really brought back memories. And man, Cosmic Toys has really upped their game with the Japanese selection. So, why did I visit Cosmic Toys today? Basically, I wanted to trade in my Devastator and also pick up some figures which you'll see later on in the video. I recently got rid of loads of my Studio Series Transformers, and he's just been sat up on my shelf by himself for quite some time now, and I thought might as well use him for trade and get some different variety of figures in my collection. That's what I did today. So let's start off by exploring the first floor. It is mainly modern, but man, there's a lot of cool stuff to go through. So you may have noticed there's a big theme with the Japanese toys and a certain kaiju. Gareth, the owner of the store, is a massive fan of Godzilla. He basically bought one of the biggest UK Godzilla collection about a couple of years ago, and he still has a boatload of Godzilla and kaiju figures. Let's go to the main cabinet on the ground floor, which has every single kaiju figure you can probably think of. This cabinet has characters ranging from Ghidorah, Mothra, Godzilla, even like souvenirs and stuff. And some of them are really, really nice pieces. Because of this massive collection that he bought, there's a massive abundance of kaijus, Japanese toys, you know, even unproduced toys from the anime, which was very, very cool. But unfortunately it weren't for sale. So I think those were just like a standout piece or his personal collection, but they're very, very cool. And yeah, that Godzilla collection that he bought must have been absolutely amazing. So speaking of the Ghidorah, I actually recently bought some reaction toys from Cosmic Toys at a toy fair, Doncaster, and mine's just currently sitting up there. It's like the translucent and green one. I very much like it. I'll do some close-ups if you can't see it anyway. And yeah, I bought this recently at a toy fair, and he had some more. Unfortunately, there wasn't the ones that I was looking for. I do want to get more like glow-in-the-dark ones, similar to my Megalon that's up there. But there were some other reaction toys, and Gareth pointed them out on the stairs. So I was going there anyway, because we need to explore the first floor. So yeah, let's have a look, see if there's any that will, you know, interest me. And maybe some of them did.
That one. Oh, actually, there's agnostic front.
Oh, cool.
There's Jerry Only from the Misfits somewhere, and he glows in the dark.
They're cool.
Yeah. And if you're looking for reacting to your UV lights,
yeah. Which ones would you recommend?
Them up there, them horror ones.
Right then, so yes, obviously some of them actually did interest me. I ended up picking up a full set of Universal Monsters reaction toys. I believe these versions are based on like the actual Halloween costumes. That's why the colours are a lot different. But the colours is what, you know, draw me to pick them up, because wow, in this lighting, these colours really, really do pop. Now you can't see the cards properly, similar to the lighting in the shop. So I will be doing like different close-ups just so you can see, and wow, they do pop. So I ended up picking Creature of the Black Lagoon, Frankenstein. Man, just look at those colours, they just really, really pop in this lighting. The Mummy, which surprisingly is the one that doesn't pop the most. I thought with the orange maybe it would, but I don't mind too much as long as the others do. This is a bonus. Then of course, the Wolfman. This is probably my second favourite, just because the yellow and the pink really do pop off the card. Now the cards themselves are actually really nice, but the lighting doesn't really pick them up, unfortunately. But I don't mind too much. Absolutely fell in love with these once I saw them, and that was just the downstairs. Now we're going to the first floor, and man, let me tell you, some of the stuff on the first floor is 10 times better than the stuff on the ground floor, in my opinion. didn't realise how big he was. That Han Solo. I thought he was only like small, but
Nice. They're essentially action men. Same bodies. Not 90s action men.
yeah.
Same bodies as them.
So I've got that Battle of Hoth and I need something to go next to it.
They've got Battle of Hoth.
Yeah, the 2009, the Ultimate Series. It's the one that looks like a store display. Probably got a picture on it somewhere. I bought it at Doncaster like December.
Oh right, yeah.
No, obviously that's vintage and this isn't, but
It's, depends what you consider vintage. It's 90s.
yeah, it's vintage to me, like 2000.
I mean, I make the argument for it, to be honest.
I mean, it's 20 years old and it's vintage. That's what I think of.
When people started calling them vintage,
Yeah.
it was when the 90s stuff came out.
Yeah.
Well, the 90s stuff is now older than they were then.
Yeah.
So, by that standard, they're vintage. But people will never, Star Wars collectors will never accept that. Only the 77 to 85 stuff is vintage in their eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm picking up today.
Oh, right. Okay.
Oh, no.
Sorry, do you want me to put them back in and take it out? Go on, I'll do that.
Oh, you're right.
No, it's better for camera.
I'm putting this in.
You're not. Go on then, show them what you're buying.
Oh, look, guys, I'm buying this today. Oh.
Is it just the figures or do you want the launcher as well?
How much is it?
Well, we're going to do these at 50 for the lot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's fine.
I'll throw that in with it.
Awesome. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Nice, interesting debate starter there. It's 20 years old vintage, so like the 90s line classed as vintage Star Wars. Like Gareth said, people will always debate that the original line is just vintage. That's the vintage line, and then the 90s is more modern. But obviously, with me being a 2000 baby, bang on 2000, you know, it's vintage to me. You know, it's 20 years old, you know what I mean? Enough of me rambling there. I ended up picking up some Robin Hood figures from the Kenner line. I've been after some figures ever since I got the Vivid Imaginations castle. I know they're not the same line, but I thought it would be a good idea to put them together. There was like a commercial back in the 90s with the castle. Not the same castle, but you know what I mean, there was a castle. So I thought it'd be a good idea to have that castle, put it with the 90s line, because the 2006 line is very meh, and to be honest, that's not my Robin Hood. The Prince of Thieves is my Robin Hood. It's what I grew up with, as well as like the weird spoof that they did quite a while ago. Can't remember the name, but you know, the one with like the green costume and stuff. For some reason the name's like gone out of my head, but those two are the ones that I grew up with. And yeah, I just had to get some figures for the castle. I got 4 figures in total, including a vehicle. Gareth ruined the vehicle, so thank you very much for that, Gareth. It's much appreciated. Picked up 2 Robin Hoods, the longbow Robin Hood and the crossbow Robin Hood. The longbow is definitely my favourite, has more like detail and stuff like that. It also looks like him from the actual movie, so that's a bonus. Then the other 2 figures we picked up was Azim, Morgan Freeman's only action figure, believe it or not. Isn't it crazy that he's only had 1 action figure? Nuts. And we also picked up a Will Scarlet. Unfortunately, the Will Scarlet is missing one of its arrows, but I'm not too fussed with that. I can probably find some online. Plus, I'm also going down the rabbit hole of getting all the rest of the stuff. So, most likely if I buy a bundle, there might be another arrow in there, so I'm not too fussed. Then of course, the last pickup is the net launcher. Gareth threw it in for free, so thank you very much. As I said before, it's much appreciated. And yeah, I'm very happy with that. Obviously, it's, you know, a remold of the Kenner Star Wars Ewok net launcher. I'm not sure if they had the same name, probably did, most likely. But still love it, love the colours, love the design, and it goes very, very well with my longbow Robin Hood. So happy days with that. And again, thanks Gareth for throwing that in. Now, we are nowhere near done with this first floor. There's still loads and loads of action figures that I need to show you. So get strapped back in your chair, don't go anywhere. Trust me when I say it, there's a boatload of more toys that you'll see. So obviously you can tell it did come over with the splitting headache DNA Madballs. Now the very cool part of this pickup, obviously the figure is really nice, but you see these autographs, believe it or not, that's Toy Federation's autographs. So I actually didn't know that the slipcase was with it when I first picked it up because it was behind some other boxes. But then when Gareth said there's a slipcase, and believe it or not, it's signed by Toy Federation, I was like, what? How? But then I got the backstory and it made perfect sense from watching the videos. They did a Whatnot show quite some time ago and they had like a massive abundance of DNA, like wholesale stock. One of Gareth's customers bought one from the Whatnot show, had them all sign it, and he traded it into Cosmic Toys. So what a cool find that is. All signed by the Toy Federation gang, and I can't remember whose signature's who. Pretty cool, isn't it? Can't complain with that. That's a little bonus. But obviously the main attraction is the splitting headache figure. Look at that. Yeah, that's awesome. £50, not too bad. Obviously I had loads of trading because of the Devastator, so most of that went towards this. Massive Madballs kick at the moment for me. Just picked up one actually from Box Collectables. It's the Alien Kid Robot one. That's just recently gone on my shelf, and now this one is also going on the shelf. I do have some DNA toys. I have like pretty much all of the Battletoads line. Love Battletoads, one of my favourite games of all time. Also one of the hardest games I ever played growing up. A lot of controllers were broken, just say that. But yeah, love this figure. I will be opening them up. In fact, will I? I might get one loose and one in box, I don't know yet. Because obviously these signatures deserve to be put on display. Absolutely love the YouTube channel, and yeah, love this pickup, can't complain with it at all. It's always great visiting Cosmic Toys. Every time I go there I find something new that I didn't really expect. Like the variety of kaiju in there alone is massive, and there always seems to be a lot more Japanese imports in there nowadays, which is very nice to see, because especially in the UK it's very rare that you do see like imports or that many imports, so it was nice just to see a massive abundance of it. One of the pickups of the day was definitely the splitting headache Madballs, mainly because of the unique, sign feature of it. Crazy that that's gone from America to over here, and it's like a YouTube channel that I actually follow, so yeah, it's just bizarre that it's over here now. But hey, I can't complain too much, can I? But anyway, I'm really happy with the trades and pickups today, and I've got to say, Gareth always hooks me up with a great deal. But speaking of great deals, there was one more toy as I was checking out that was living rent-free in my head. I just had to pick it up.
You haven't got any fingers pulled off or anything like that? But he is grubby, because they just do go grubby.
Yeah.
You can't clean them, sadly.
It's just the rubber in it. That's why.
There is a there is a foisty smell to it.
That's fine. No worries.
Yeah. Cool.
So yeah, this is what I picked up. It's the Boglins plunk, my very first Boglin. As soon as I saw it, I was like, I need to pick it up. I want to start collecting Boglins. I know it's a big venture, especially now when they're getting more rare. But like I said, it lived rent-free in my head as soon as I saw it. So I knew this was going on with me. It's a good thing that I remembered it, because I was genuinely, going through the prices with Gareth. I was like, wait, how much have you got on that plunk? And he said £60, but then as we got it down from the upstairs, he said, I'll do it for 50 because you're getting some other toys. And yeah, he did me a deal on it, got it for £50. It's my first ever Boglin. It does smell a bit musty unfortunately, but most of them do nowadays, because of the material that they used. He's also a bit grubby, but I don't mind too much. Just gonna get him out for you, because you need to be able to see him really, don't you? And yeah, there you go, there he is. First ever Boglin, and it's plunk. I'm really happy with that, and I'm glad that I actually got the box, because I want to display him in the box. I think like the cage feature is a really cool feature that came with it. And yeah, look how cool he is. But like I said, I really enjoyed my time at Cosmic Toys today. Gareth has a really nice toy shop, and it's full of variety and full of amazing deals. I also just want to say a massive thank you to Gareth for also allowing me to film. It's always much appreciated when he allows me to film, because I end up having more fun, because we end up like interacting more with the camera and stuff like that. So yeah, it was amazing, thank you very much. Now, if you've enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, comment and subscribe. and let me know down in the comments if you've ever been to Cosmic Toys and what's the best thing you've ever found in there. I'm very curious to see what people's answers are. But unfortunately it's time for the end. I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, like I said, leave a like, comment and subscribe. Check out all the information for Cosmic Toys down below, and as always, I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.